thought we should go here first. She's so negative. As soon as I saw her come on screen, right now, mind you, I have not watched the Nelly and Ashanti show, but yeah, listen. Anytime y'all watch a black woman and a black man together, and the black woman's not walking all over him, or making him into the bitch, it's toxic, it's negative. Because listen, modern women really be talking like, yo, they don't have to actually mother the kids. Like it's like that mothering shouldn't be your responsibility. No, like we need to all share. Listen, I'm a big proponent on you make people less efficient when I'm not saying that you don't help someone when they need help, all right? Or you don't assist or work together. But when it comes to mothering, when it comes to taking care of the house, when it comes to the meals and stuff like that, no, you in charge of that. I'm like, and not only that, it's not difficult work. It's not something that the men can't do. It's just something that you're best suited for this. You excel at this. Martha Stewart mostly just excelled at staying in her place. You know, if you really think about it, right? Everything Martha Stewart is a little bit of a crook, right? And who knows how many capers she got away with. But listen, she got away with it, but she ain't get away with it. Right? Anyway, but she got away with all that shit was because of her demeanor, how she get down. Because you're not going to suspect it. Every time I watch a body cam video, y'all always look the part. Y'all always look like you would be stealing. That's how you looked at me. Make sure my levels is good before I play some more of this video, man. Hold on, y'all. Anyway, so I was looking up a little bit of source material, but before I get into my cooking and whatnot, I came across this later. Let's check out real quick, man. Hold on, man. What's going with the sound? What's up with the sound, baby? I click the video? All right, here we go.
Teyanna Taylor and Aaron Pierre. Here is my 2 cents. Listen, I've been missing off of TikTok for the last 3 weeks, and I'm trying to get caught up with all these topics. I don't like talking about celebrities, but y'all be in my comments. What do you think about this? What do you think about that one? So here's my 2 cents about what I think about Teyanna and Aaron. The shit is fake. It's giving lavender marriage without the marriage. We all know that Teyanna is closeted. Let's act like we don't know and we don't see that the butchery is there. The carpet muncher is there. It's just closeted. The rumor has it that Aaron is also using Teyanna, to boost his image. It's giving PR. Understand? I get tired of people looking at celebrity couples and saying, oh, they look so happy. Oh, you could just see that. No, you can't. Y'all said the same stupid shit about Ashanti and Nelly. And now that we're seeing their reality show, Ashanti and Nelly, we're seeing.
I'm gonna stop you right there. There will be no light skin slander unless it's from me. Okay, you do not get to do that. Even though you are kind of light skin yourself. First and foremost, as soon as someone comes on screen and they whatever women come on screen, listen, it's a deadly combination where you about to get the worst like just personality possible. I would hate to deal with her in real life. I know she smell like weed. Okay. Man, like she seems like someone that can argue you down, like someone who they are so difficult that you just kind of just give up. The people in her personal life that made her that gave up on her. Anyway, so she came on with the deadly combination. I bet she got Crocs on with those Crocs. There was one more combination more deadly than Crocs with mismatched socks. This Crocs. Get ready. With no socks. She wears Crocs with no socks, but she's making like rumor points. I don't know if Teyanna Taylor is closeted. I don't know if Aaron Pierre is closeted, but usually when people are this attractive, all right. First and foremost, attractive women mostly don't do good with other like really attractive men. Like attractive women do better with men who have like sex appeal and have like like good gear and like a nice body. And they like because again it's certain people that just have the features of their race that are good. Like for example, like black people like to see chocolate skin and full lips and nice thick, I'm not gonna say nappy hair, but seeing like a nice luscious fro. You know what I mean? So a nice curly head of hair. We like seeing shit like that, right? Like white folks love blue eyes. That does not resonate with, well, not with black men. Like white women love white. Well, I'm sorry, black women love white men. So they may think it's cute, but I'm just saying, like I think it's a nice feature and whatnot to have, blue eyes or whatever, right? But white people really love this combination. It's really like a real like coveted archetype against white folks. So if you had the blue eyes and the blonde hair going, they really fuck with that. You understand? But anyway, going back to what I was saying, she is someone who wears the Crocs with no socks. So going back to the whole relationship thing, right? I don't know what it was. It just didn't feel right to me, right? And but going back to also the compatibility thing. I do now. A lot of guys who are good looking, most of the time they don't wind up with really attractive women. Guys who are very good looking, or guys who people consider to be very good looking, most of the time are with a woman who is attractive enough. She might be in decent shape, and she's not going to be like a dime piece unless he met her after he got money. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes, but if it's before that, most of the time that's not going to happen. But there's other theories going on. So the main theory going on is that this was not a real relationship. This was for PR, and Aaron Pierre, basically, he's coming off of the Lion King drawing. And listen, Teyanna Taylor has been doing a lot of movies that I'm never going to watch. I'm hearing that she's in a real good one, so I might check that out. I'm not saying that mostly because, she's not worth watching. I'm just saying, like, it's just not things that I'm going to look at. But it's always cool to see, like, like people that you grew up on working. Because, I mean, I always love seeing, like, people that I knew was popping back when I was younger, like still being able to make moves out here. And also got to realize too that Teyanna Taylor was very young when she became famous and everything. Again, she was on My Sweet 16. A lot of you don't know what that is. If you're 30 or under, you may not know what My Super Sweet 16 is. My Super Sweet 16 was basically Instagram before there was an Instagram. It was a show where you could have the most obnoxious time. Okay? Obnoxious episode where it's like Bridezilla for kids, right? Where there's kids having a Sweet 16 party and all this shit's going on, and it's just lavish spending. Now, I never understood. Now, mind you, to be on there is usually because you have rich parents. I don't know what her mother did. Because we never seen Teyanna Taylor's father. That's another thing too. If you see a celebrity, matter of fact, just people in general, when you don't see both of their parents most of the time, nah, you're doomed from the start. So one could argue that her relationship with Iman Shumpert was a similar arrangement because I mean, you know what, I saw a short a minute ago. Let me see if this is it right here, because I don't want to click the wrong one. And it had a really interesting how can I say, an interesting theory.
So, what actually happened to Hollywood's newest couple, Teyana Taylor and Aaron Pierre? They've officially gone their separate ways, and now everyone's asking the same question. Was this real, or was it just perfectly timed PR? Think about it. Teyana's acting career is leveling up fast. Aaron suddenly becomes the internet's new obsession, landing huge roles and gaining a whole new fan base. Then, just like that, it's over. Hollywood loves a good love storyline, doesn't it? So tell me, do you think this was real romance, smart strategy, or a little bit of both? So what actually happened to Hollywood?
So that's not what I want to look at. So anyway, so what I'm going to get into is this. So first and foremost, I think when I covered this before, I'm about to go to look at the prior video that I made. But I believe I was saying that her relationship with Iman Shumpert, and don't get me wrong, I mean, most of y'all ain't going to make it. Now, she rich, so at least financially, she'll be able to make it with no man. But this will probably eat her marriage to Iman Shumpert will probably be her last serious relationship. And again, me personally, I think that if this was the least bit real, let's go with it being real, right? Or let's go with them actually trying to be in a relationship, right? I think that Aaron Pierre, is that his name? Let's go with that. I think Aaron Pierre, moving forward, right? Now you see how long that lasted? You are only going to have, for the most part, keep it in a stack. let's go with it being real. You're gonna have about 6 months of actual happiness and getting. Women only got about six, really 3, honestly. But let's say if it's really going well, you got about 6 months of love to give you. You know what I'm saying? Where she not going to be showing you how crazy she is. You're not going to see all her problems, all her secrets maybe ain't coming out and whatnot. And also, it's just enough time to get to where she can't actually move in with her. You know what I mean? Or she can't say, "Hey, let's get married." Well, here it is right here. So this is I thought this was an interesting theory because I've been in this situation before. Check it out. All right, chill out. Yo, what the fuck is going on with my damn sound, bro? Anyway, so it says Teyanna Taylor. I guess this is like a rumor, right? Teyanna Taylor tried to rip off Aaron Pierre using the marriage divorce trick allegedly. Teyanna Taylor and Aaron Pierre have reportedly broken up after just about 10 months of dating. According to reports, she allegedly wanted marriage, but Aaron was reluctant, leading to their breakup. This was her first public relationship since her divorce from Iman Shumpert, in which she allegedly took over $25 million in the settlement. Many women are cooking Aaron, saying he took advantage of her at her lowest. Meanwhile, he wasn't interested in marrying her. And this is something that this is the big like a conundrum. I have to learn what conundrum means. Matter of fact, let's ask AI what conundrum means. What does conundrum mean? Okay, here we go. So I wasn't saying it wrong. According to Ask Jeeves, a confusing and difficult problem or question. And here's the thing. So this is one of those things where y'all want things two ways. Y'all want men to still commit to you and get into the marriage contract, right? All while not being the kind of wife that he needs for him to be the best version of himself. Like, for the most part, men have been completely talked out of having a good life with a woman. Like, we've pretty much been talked into just accepting, all right, when you get with the woman, everything goes downhill. You go downhill. You become more of a whack person. All the money you make, every additional dollar you get, mostly is for their sake. It's not really going to go to you and things you want to do, especially if you're not like a masculine man. Moving forward, men need to be moving how Aaron Pierre was moving. If this is real, right? Don't be trying to drag it forever. All right? Aaron Pierre is practicing the abundance mindset where they're women. They're all women. The only time this shit really matters, only time it matters what woman it is when you need her to take care of you. Or you need her in order for you to make it in life. Or you need her, if not for her, you'll be homeless. If not for her, you can't drive a nice car. Okay? If not for her, you don't know how you're going to get to the end of life. Especially more than ever for the kind of men who can save for a 401k, the kind of men who are getting a pension, the kind of men who are going to be able to live good for their last years. More, like most definitely, traditional marriage or just traditional relationships as they were are now will need to be considered obsolete, at least for top tier men. Now, for regular guys like me and most of you watching, that's understandable that we would be in a monogamous relationship. Me personally, now don't get me wrong, I may seem normal, but I don't really like that. You know what I'm saying? My damn sound more that. I may seem. Listen, I'm like that, bro.
Sooner or later, her cookies get crushed.
That's right, Umar. Her cookies getting crushed. And Teyanna Taylor's cookies are getting crushed. I'm going to tell you something right now. It doesn't matter what the comment section say. It doesn't matter if we want to all participate in the whole Church of the Black Woman thing where we worship black women and they can do no wrong. Don't get me wrong. I think she looks great. She's in amazing shape, and shout out to Teyanna Taylor and whatnot. But at the end of the day, this is a grown-ass woman. She's not in her 20s no more. She don't got a bunch of time. Because, listen, y'all can lie if you want to. You young girls are not seeing Tracy Ellis Ross and thinking, I hope that when I'm in my 50s that I'm buying some young niggas Jordans or whatever sneaker. All right, or that I'm buying some YN's PS5. All right, that there's some YN hooking up his Xbox to my TV. Listen, when Tracy Ellis Ross, I'm gonna keep saying this shit. She said I'm a very robust person. Robust? That means you difficult. You look bad to be around. I ain't gonna hold you. Tell us she looked mean. Cause I go, it was just something about it was some scene, right? I think it was his birthday, and she surprised him with a dinner and whatnot, right? And when he the way that he reacted, I ain't gonna lie, it was a little bit gay. Like he did one of these. Like, oh nah, nigga, you was way too tall to be clasping your hands like this in shock. You know what I mean? Like that just was even if you are surprised, that wasn't a masculine way to go about showing your surprise, sir. So maybe this shit is lavender. But there's just something about I just didn't like it. I just didn't like it. It just didn't seem forthcoming. I don't know. But going back to the hustle that older women have, so more than likely she probably was trying to lock him down. Also, you gotta realize too, when women are married, they're used to having that level of control over the man, because that's what happens in the Western world. When women get married to men and whatnot, they have more of a say over the finances, what he does with his time. He's more labeled as in the eyes of modern society as belonging to this woman, right? So, and belonging and being property in every sense of the word to the point where when she's ready to get rid of him, perfectly fine. A-okay. Right? And I always ponder in my mind whether or not in my previous relationships, right, was that what was going on? Right? Where you know you don't got that much time and you're trying to hold on and not act too crazy. Just so that, you know, I'll get invested enough to say, you know what, let's get married. And let me tell you something now. Her age is her problem. Her time is her time. You do not marry no woman that you have not known for a few years, period, if you're going to get married. You know her for a couple of years. All right? Not only that, if you really want to know what she is, you need to be shit testing her. Not too crazy, you know what I'm saying? But you got to play a little mind games with her. You got to see how does she handle her problems. A lot of you men wind up in fucked up situations where, you know, you're having a child with someone because you never even thought about having a standard or just saying, okay, what's the criteria that I'm looking for? Like, y'all niggas is the same as niggas who saying, yo, I want to make money or I want a job. Okay, what job do you want? Most people have an idea of what they can make and what they desire to make based off of what they got before, maybe what new experience they have, right? You wouldn't look for a job that way, but this is how we look for women. We dead ass like you're more some classifieds ass shit. You know what I mean? You got the newspaper wide open and you circling them Johns and calling up and saying, hey, you got some work. All right, these you know, soft jokes. Do anything for you. All right, so yeah, man, that's how you gotta play it. That's how you gotta play it. And if this is real, and Pierre, you did the right thing. All right, dump that trick. All right, she got how many kids? She got 2 kids in her 30s. There is no shortage of attractive black women who got 2 kids. In their 30s. Trust me. I know. You understand?
Like I have somebody I love in the bricks.
You understand? Let me see. Let's see what else is there to react to, man. I saw some other shit too. Check out. I want to play a little bit of this Joe Budden shit real quick.
You put that bag on. I told you about that Korean barber, nigga. She know that when I step in the building, she know what it is.
Yeah, I guess not. Let's go over here. Let's go over here.
Yo, we know we want to do some other shit. Yo,
I didn't know if that was. Let me shut up.
I'm not saying that's the case with them. I'm just saying.
You didn't even go to shop.
Hey, where he working at? Where you working? I just seen him or something. I bet.
I mean, what?
Shop right?
No, he can do that.
No.
I said shop right. Oh shit! Oh wow, son.
What are you saying?
No,
They're trying to say that a big part of it is because she's always working and he might just be.
I said, yo,
not doing shit.
I said she working a lot. It's hard to maintain those relationships. And somebody said, no, but he be working a lot too. And I said, where?
Nah, he be in a.
Kane.
I just seen him, so I can't remember what we was watching.
Okay. All Sphere.
No.
Movie with Leonardo. Movie
Don't
with
do that, man.
Bro, she's busy.
He's a working actor. He's
my nigga. What I'm telling you is
he about to be in the next Star Wars, nigga. All right, well, keep going. Fuck on. You about to be in the next Star Wars.
Wait, that's enough.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not disrespecting the guy. What I'm saying is
Y'all be putting so much sauce on Star Wars.
she's on set.
When they come out,
Hey,
when is this dropping?
I mean, with you.
Hey, fucking Trekkies. But when is this dropping?
That's not even
All right, when is this dropping?
We not Star Wars heads, so we don't know. But they know.
You gotta respect them niggas though.
Yeah, respect them niggas. They know. They move the needle.
I know, it's huge.
They move the needle.
Stop doing that.
May 2026.
Yeah.
Means they're filming probably now or going to post.
I can't wait to see. I'm going to watch it.
Done already.
That shit done. That shit's come on, man.
Yeah.
He got a nephew that's a Patroni. Keep it up.
Yeah, you gonna slide on you niggas.
Keep talking over there.
You the one that...
Anyway, I was trying to have some fun with it and whatnot, so I was playing letting the shit play for a little bit. Yeah, so I mean, one more thing I'm gonna say as a critique, and we're gonna go with this is real. They was actually in it. I mean, 10 months. I'm sure they was smashing and having a good time and enjoying one another and whatnot, right? But at the time, I think that he needed that relationship in order to like legitimize himself, right? More so as a part of black culture, because I ain't gonna lie, I know the fuck Aaron Pierre was before this. Now I think I feel like I heard about him all at once. I think he's the voice of Mustafa in the new Lion King joint, right? And now he's going to be starring in Lanterns, so that's pretty big. Pause. So matter of fact, let's go ahead and let's do a little research real quick. I'm gonna turn my speaker off. What's going on here? Why is it not charging? That's a quick question. What projects does Aaron Pierre have coming up for 2025 and 2026? So yeah, so he actually is going to be in. He's going to be in an animated movie for Star Wars. And what else he got coming on? He got the let's see. And I ain't gonna lie, I'm looking forward to this Lanterns thing. I may have to find a bootleg for that John. So he's going to be in Lanterns, right? And a few other things. The actual Star Wars film in 2027 coming out, and Love of Your Life. That's another film. So my dude is definitely working. So I thought that was a really interesting point about them trying to compare their careers, which I always think is very I cannot say very pretentious. And in relationships with black folks, right, there's always this thing where we have to over celebrate anything that black women are accomplishing and over scrutinize anything that the black man in a relationship has going on, right? And again, I'm not saying that the brothers were doing out in the show, but I think it's an important point. Even in another YouTube show I've seen, they're pointing out, her movie career was leveling up, very quickly. Teyanna Taylor has been doing movies and TV shows for a long time. She was in, what was that? What year was Teyanna Taylor in that Tyler Perry movie? Yeah, 2011.
Teyanna Taylor was in a Tyler Perry movie.
You know what I'm saying? She was in, she's been doing, I mean, they're not really big roles or nothing like that, but it still was a role, and she's been in movies and TV shows for a long time. You know what I mean? Now she's not really the I cannot say the main character necessarily, but she been doing the thing, in that regard. And I feel like this is, huh? Well, Levi, you gotta play quietly, okay? I'm doing the show, okay? I'm gonna see you later, okay? Okay. Go play with your cards. Go in your room, okay? Anywho, so here's my train of thought there. So I always think that's really interesting, because for the most part, it's like one of these things where, whether we realize it or not, amongst black people, we're programmed to always find a way to hate on niggas, or find a way to downplay whatever success that black man has. Now again, Aaron Pierre is still on the rise, right? Because again, a lot of people are just now getting to know him. But but he also helped to, what can I say, keep her legitimate after her marriage, because you got to realize that when being a married woman still has status, especially if you was married to a man who was what you would consider a high value man, right? Or a man that's that's in the top percent of men, despite however these freaking media outlets want to twist things. Nah, at the end of the day, Iman Shumpert is a high value man. He's been an extremely successful individual, not a bum. If he was a bum, she would have never been with him and had 2 kids by him. All right. So, like I was saying before, like this is probably going to be it, and you're probably, if anything, only going to see these kind of looks. So I came across this earlier. I thought it would be interesting to go over. So subscribe to the channel. Let's go ahead and get into the next topic. Matter of fact, let's see where we should go next, man, because it's a variety show. We jumping around. You understand? We kicking it. We living life. Let's see what we got. Let's go to. Let me see. I'm going too far back.